#1 rated TV show.
The one guy that wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't saying a word. Oh my God. Yeah, tell him, keep your crew quiet. #1 rated TV show.
Listen, Matt, at least shave those sideburns. Nobody got that. Yeah. Nobody got that. That's okay. I hopefully there's
just wait. She booked WrestleMania. I'm telling you, Bullet. She's gonna walk somebody to the ring. I'm telling you. Well, hey, like my hat, Bullet. This is. Just want to thank American Air, one of our major sponsors. Okay. And Chad and all of them for my Batman hat. Okay. All right, ready to go. Be quiet, T.O.
So is this the bumper before we do the big intro? Yeah. Before we get into the actual intro? Yeah, this is before we, that little peace and quiet we have right here, boy. Yeah, oh, my gosh. Oh, it feels so good. For just a second. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle. You hear the claps. You know what time it is. George, how's
Bullet, there is so much that we're going to try to cram into this hot-rated TV show here, Bullet, all in one night. And I got there's no better way to do it than to get started. I want to thank everybody, Bullet. I mailed 2 of the second greatest books off today, and they should be here hopefully by the weekend. Personalized them. People are still requesting the third greatest DVD of all time, the George South front. I remember we did it in the front yard. Okay, it's been so long, I didn't know if we moved it from the back to the front.
Backyard is rednecks. Front yard is superstars.
No, I love that, boy, and it is still doing good. They can still get that if they purchase it through highspotsofcourse.com, and not if you come to my gimmick table. It's every man for themselves if they come to the gimmick table. Yes. But had a great week this past week, Bullet. Was very proud. I sold a canvas and some turnbuckle pads to one of our good guys up in Forest City, and he'll be using that to make his ring look better. So we're all 4 helping out with that. Good little hit there, Bullet, on the weekend. But with all that going on, Bullet got a great weekend fixing to kick in gear here. Of course, Sonny and Cher will be taking our on the road trip to Kentucky.
Pulaski County Fairgrounds, around, I believe, London, Somerset area.
Yes. So. And what's so amazing is I met these gentlemen, you know, when we went up about 6 months ago, and we done that thing with Ted. Of course, that local group, not this group, but that local group came in, caused a bunch of stink, so we had that Road War animal, all of us. They put us on the stage. Couldn't even set a ring up and all that, but that worked out great. Of course, this Thursday, Bullet, we will be traveling to there, and again, Friday night. I talked to the promoter this afternoon, told him that I'd put a big plug in for that. Friday, Rhonda, North Carolina, Bullet.
At the Klingman Recreation Center.
Rec Center.
Community Center.
Beautiful building that you don't want nobody to know about, Bullet, because they'll come in there and run it. But it will be, and I know your cell phone won't be affected, but it's that part of the black hole where when you get off the interstate, everything, well, my stuff, I guess, my Luthez phone actually dies, if you can believe it, Bullet.
Yeah,
5 kids, 3 grandbabies ain't being able to shut that phone down.
Yeah, I just go from LTE to like 4G. That's the only thing that happens today.
So that will be Friday night, Bullet. Of course, Bullet Jake Manning's first trip, and of course, Caleb Conley will be with us that night. So it's one of y'all first appearances there. Everybody's kind of excited about all of y'all coming up there. So, of course, that will be Friday night, and then of course Sunday, of course, big show there back in Winston-Salem. AML, huge event there. Got a brand new canvas going up there, because a lot of the guys messed up my canvas from the last time. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of canvases being sold, Bullet. Everything is going good. So and on the back end of that, Bullet, before, I want to give a big shout out to, you know, one of my favorite people, Burt Reynolds, who I know we talk a lot about some of his bad luck stuff, but what an amazing thing. My good friend Glacier from WCW, everybody knows Ray Lloyd, who's a good friend of mine. He actually, this past weekend, and I found out about it too late, in Macon, Georgia, right down the street, been there many times for WCW, was the annual Burt Reynolds Film Institute. Made me think of you, Bullet, sometimes, making movies. Institute, just a huge movie thing, celebrate his career. Burt Reynolds was there, okay, and looked good. But really, I'm just glad to see him out. You know, I'm sure somebody will say something smart about, you know, his age or whatever, but I'm just glad to see Burt Reynolds out. And what I'm getting at is Glacier, my good friend Ray Lloyd, got to spend the day, and of course rubbed it in my face, but got to spend a day with Burt Reynolds. It was so neat, both very high spot, Jake Manning-ish, videotape-ish. Everybody, you got to watch a movie with Burt, okay, Gator and one of them,
of course, Gator.
Oh, Gator, and then a Q&A with Burt when it was over. Very kind of wrestling this there in a way, Bullet. But anyway, my hat's off to Bert. I'm just glad to see him. He's out. He's getting out. And if anybody could find anything wrong with that, I wish I'd known. They do it every year. I didn't know that. So, but I've sure already got it circled for next year because I just want to give a little heads up to Burt Reynolds. So he's getting out. I know some people's going to say something stupid, but I'm just glad to see him out. You know what I'm saying? Bullet, not a hermit in the woods with the shades pulled counting his money.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that was a great time. Just want to plug that, Bullet. And before we get into our idiot bag, which I've got 2 unbelievable contestants this week that can't wait to put them in there. But how did the comedian?
On Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
Very good. I love the fact of this format that I only get my material 30 minutes ahead of time. Now, granted, I am shaking and almost hyperventilating while I'm writing my material. But when you are out there underneath those lights and everything is happening and you are in control, there is no better feeling. And I feel like I did a very good job. And I feel weird because I'm very new and I shouldn't, brag myself up. But so I'm just gonna go and say that the entire show actually was incredible from top to bottom, everybody, and it's good because I'm doing this with a lot of people who I really like, I really respect, and from top to bottom, like it was just a really good show. And last time I think we did it, we only got about 90 minutes. This time it was almost 2 hours of funny material. Wow. So like everybody had their A game on. It was just a really good time. Very happy what I did there on Sunday. So I got one tonight. But this one's a free show tonight, and then I'm going to be doing an open mic after that. Oh, wow. So I'm just keeping busy, continually writing material. Just keep working hard. Right. Having a lot of fun with it, and just learning a lot. But it's that moment out there in front of those people under those lights and interacting with them. It's the most genuine, unique, and authentic thing that I do, especially in that Funny on the Fly format when I'm not trying to remember the jokes that I wrote 3 weeks ago. and then even like before that, I'm not hyperventilating during the day because I don't know. I'm probably going to suck in about 6 hours is how I feel.
And I love that concept of you just getting your material just like 30
minutes. Like here's what you have to talk about because there's luckily some crazy stuff happened to me. Over the weekend, or else I had no material because some of that I pulled out was stuff that happened this weekend, and where I was down in the Softcore Cup, which I must confess to you, a worldwide audience, that I stole one of your spots. I've been waiting to save this until this moment to tell you what I did. I was in the Taipei peanut brittle match, where I
saw the very Dick Slater-ish
super glued, which by the way you have to double the tape because it'll burn your hand more than anything else. Is that hot super glue? Hot super glued peanut brittle to my fist. Probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in wrestling, but probably the most fun I have because there was a moment in time where they had a box of peanut brittle and I put it right on the guy's head and I put the claw on it.
Oh, bullet!
And I grinded in and people reacted to it. And then finally he finds a way to break the claw hold. He makes his little comeback. He's in the corner. I'm charging in with the claw and
oh boy, I'm gonna cry here.
He moves, I put the claw on the turnbuckle.
Oh boy.
And because I had the peanut and it stuck because I had the peanut brittle and the hot glue. Oh. And then as soon as me and the ref could get my hand off, he hit me with a suplex on the whole peanut brittle.
A bullet, I love that.
So when I saw you do that 2 weeks ago in West Virginia, I knew the perfect time for me to steal it, where it all makes psychological sense and it works out perfectly.
Oh, I love that. And what better effect to have the peanut brittle would make it even stick worse than the famous claw that I stole from Baron von Raschke. So, I love that.
And a lot of fans didn't get it. They're like, why can't you just let go? I'm like, you don't understand.
That's right.
I had to explain to him what I was doing. And then when no lie, I said, listen, it's sticky from the peanut brittle. And the fan goes, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Like I had to explain my joke. But it was nice that they go, oh, I get you now. Okay.
But see, and next time, Bullet, wait till we kind of gimmick the bread straps that hold the turnbuckle in, and then how great was it if the ref pulls you back and the turnbuckle pad is still stuck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you go way back and the turnbuckle pad's still there. Bullet. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Bullet, for stealing that because I stole it and we'll continue it on. It works. Bullet. It works. And I kind of like yours better with the peanut brittle than I did just the
I've got hot glue on the other side, so the whole thing's
perfect.
Sticky. So.
Perfect reason for it to stick, Bullet. Perfect reason. Okay, with all that being said, before we close out here, Bullet, our famous idiot of the week, Bullet. And you know what? I've come to the conclusion, just driving over here today, listening to Journey. I've come to the conclusion that Bullet, we'll always have a TV show. The idiot bag will always be in existence as long as there's humans. Okay? And Bullet, this has been documented. This has been proven. This ain't something that I've just been hitting the head and I dreamed this up. But Bullet, first of all, I want to put 2 contestants into our idiot bag from the Outer Banks, and they're actually documented. This is a picture that hadn't been gimmicked or anything, Bullet.
I saw it as well.
And ain't that something? And so, Bullet, I want to put these 2, a man and woman, probably married, Bullet, that are now, I told everybody a few weeks ago, the Sharks are eating everybody. The Sharks actually, I'm for them. I'm going to get a shirt printed that says the Sharks have a good point. I'm pulling for the Sharks. That's all I'm saying. And when it's done, I'm pulling for the Sharks. But anyway, so now, just because there's a sign on the beach that said don't swim, you're going to get eat, that don't mean these people. Bullet, they're actually, and this is documented, Bullet, they will actually put in the idiot bag, they're actually making their own cages. Do you understand? Now, I'm not talking like Jaws reinforced cage. I swear, these people got to see this picture. I put it up on my Facebook. This is like one of them little Tweety bird cages.
Yeah, they look like welded rebar. like just.
And Bullet, they're actually, bless that one woman's heart, she about couldn't even fit in the cage. But they've got this, her and her husband's got a cage over them, and there's no bottom to it.
No.
I guess they don't think like the shark can like come up through it.
Yeah.
But they're getting ready to get into the shark-infested water, Bullet, okay, with the homemade cages. Okay, that's all I'm saying right there, Bullet. So this husband and wife who probably survived, maybe him cheating on her cheating on him. They probably survived all of the younger years of just trying to make it as a couple. They survived, probably been married 52 years. Now they both gonna get eaten by a shark, Bullet. But it's happening. You hear me? So anyway, those 2 people, Bullet, will be put in the idiot bag. Not because of coming up with your own idea about the cage. I can understand that, but you got to do better with the cage. Bullet, I'm telling you, they ain't going to stop no shark. Nope. If anything, the shark will laugh. Bullet, I mean, seriously, that might be the only hope. Because I know everybody saw a few days ago the surfer. And did you see that, Bullet? The big surfer. These sharks ain't playing no more. Listen, they ain't just going after the little old people like us on an old fishing boat. They going after a gold medalist in the surfboarding industry, and he fought them off, Bullet. That was cool as heck. But anyway, and then one more real quick, Bullet. The whole state, Bullet. What is wrong with people? This is documented too. All my resources, I check it before we put it in the idiot bag. This guy named Sam, he will not be in the idiot bag. Bullet, this guy, we all go through tolls, on all the roads. I don't know if you saw this or not, Bullet. This guy, this old man had been working at the toll booth 49 years in Florida. 49 years in Florida. A couple,
you just said the state now.
Oh, Bullet. A couple came through. They didn't have the money to pay the toll. This gentleman, Sam, paid the toll, and guess what happened the next day? Sam lost his job. They fired him for paying those people's toll. And I don't know about all the details. I just know that's sad. Bullet, I mean, really, okay? So anyway, Sam's not going in the idiot bag. We're going to put the whole state of Florida, except
I'm surprised we've gone 100 episodes plus and not put Florida in the idiot bag.
But
it might already be in there.
The whole state, except maybe that little corner where Blackjack lives. I love Blackjack, so we won't put Blackjack and Barry and all them. That little corner won't be, but the whole state of Florida fired poor Sam. 49 years at one job. He helped out, did something good, so they fired him. So anyway, I'm telling you, if that would have been a shark in that toll booth, he wouldn't have paid him. He'd have just ate everybody. Yep. So, people, listen to me. We may start making cages, Bullet. If there is a need for it, please come to highspots.com for your cage.
Yeah, they just look like those potato, those tomato trees. That's all they look like.
The
things you put your tomatoes in to keep the stalk.
And Bullet, what's funny, the poor lady, she's got it on her, getting ready to get in the water, and it don't even cover like her.
How are you supposed to swim with that? What's the fun in that?
She's gonna get in the water with it and go straight to the bottom. I guess the only odds is, before we get off here, you hope you drown before the shark eats you. Yeah. That's the only thing I can see any logic behind it. So, a lot of stuff going on, but what you won't find in a shark cage, Bullet,
is the second greatest book of all time, because it is available at highspots.com. And if you want to know more about me and George are doing, especially this Thursday, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning and on Instagram at ManScoutManning. Once again, folks, this has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
I like the idea of selling a cage. Did you see that picture?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I saw it on
Has it got that bad now? Do you have to swim that bad?
I guess.
Is there not like there's a pool behind you? But, well, you hear me? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's always a pool behind.
There's a pool behind you.